Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Attorney Edward Reyes, and I'm an attorney here in Tampa, Florida, actually. So I wanted to do this video because I want to talk about entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is something that it's how to start a business. Even though I'm an attorney, I love business. I love being in business and how business operates. In fact, when I was 21, I opened up a doctor's office. No, I'm not a doctor, but I had doctors that worked for me to build this practice up. As long as I can generate the business, as long as I can make it rain, as long as I can bring the business in, you can hire people to do things that you don't want to do. In fact, what I do now as an attorney, I don't like writing papers, which is kind of funny because I'm an attorney. I don't even like reading as much. Of course, I have to do a lot of reading, I have to do a lot of writing. But at the end of the day, I hire people to fill my weaknesses. Things that I'm not strong in is what you need to hire people for. So whenever you open up a business, you want to get whatever you're strong in, you want to focus on those things. At first, you may have to be the janitor. At first, you may have to do all the jobs that you don't want to do. But as you start going, you can start opening up more and more positions, more people working just to fill the positions that you do not want to do. So like for me, I'm good at generating business. I'm good at sales. I'm good at a couple different things that I've discovered through my own life of what I'm strong in, okay, through my upbringing. So I hire people to do everything else, the writing, the calling, calling the insurance companies, everything, in order that we can get the process moving. It's like a clock. A clock, there's multiple things in a clock to make it move. Without one of the pieces, it won't move. But you still need a battery. You still need the power. You still need something to bring it home for it can actually move. So whenever I opened up the doctor's office, the way I started it was I was going door to door, talking to people, asking people, hey, do you know anybody that's been in a car accident? And I literally was doing that guerrilla grassroots marketing, just walking door to door and talking to people, random people on the street, and primarily the projects, actually. So I would go there, talk to them, and then from there, I became friends with a lot of people, and then they started referring me people. Once I started getting people in the door, because I am not a doctor yet, I had to send them to a doctor's office, wait in the lobby for them to write a prescription to come back to my office, and then we'll do therapy on that client. So I did that for 13 years. And then I bought a gym, a Pitbull gym in Slide, Armenia. It was a powerlifting gym, and I bought that because I had the doctor's office. And I included that because it added a complement to the healthcare business. So another thing with that is, if you have a business, there's other complementing businesses that you can buy or you can get into to help build a better business for yourself. So because I owned the doctor's office, a gym was a good fit for physical therapy. And for physical therapy, now I can bill for physical therapy and bill for the healthcare side through the clinic as well. Plus, people were able to work out. So whenever you're trying to open up a business, if that's you out there, if you're the one that's looking to open up a business, it could be any business, whatever the case is. The idea here is that you want to make sure that you have the time and the resources. That first is going to be time, a lot of time. It may not be a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of time, a lot of hustle, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of long hours. Once you start making some money, you pay yourself on a payroll. You pay yourself slowly, but as minimal as possible at first, because that way you keep funding your business to keep growing it. Once your business starts growing, you hire somebody to do the thing that you hate doing the most, and that'll be that person. And then as you continue making money, you keep putting money back into the business, you keep trying to hire somebody different to do something else you don't like doing. The real thing is that once you get to a point that you are just a quarterback, you are just managing all these people. So the point here is that you want to hire enough people that you can make this well-oiled machine, this clock, work, and all you are is the push behind it. So, but you got to know what you're doing. You have to understand every part of that prong, every part of that clock to see how it works. Because if that clock decides to not show up or the clock decides not to work, you need to be able to jump in and fix that problem right away. And also, you don't want people to take advantage of you. Because if you don't know something, it's easy to be taken advantage because you don't know any different. So when you're thinking about opening up a business, you have to make sure you understand all the fields. Even though you may not do it, you want to, definitely delegate, but you want to make sure you understand. That way people can't take advantage of you in your own business. You want to pay yourself. It's important to pay yourself, but not pay yourself too much. And I'll explain to you how that works. So you want to pay yourself enough money to live off and to save, but you want to fund your business back. Because a lot of business owners, what happens is they start making money, they get real excited, and they go crazy. They start spending money like crazy. Hey, I did it myself. At 22, 23 years old, I was making $35,000, $45,000 a month, and I went crazy for a little while. And that's because I didn't know any better. So you want to make sure that you can pay yourself on a payroll to be comfortable, pay your bills, do not live above your means, because a lot of people want to drive the Ferraris, a lot of people want to drive the Rolls Royces, the Bentleys, all those nice cars, and then they're broke because they're living check to check. So if you want to live forever, you want to live financially well forever, you want to pay yourself a certain amount of money, fund your business, because if the business is like a plant. The more you water it, the more it's going to grow. So if you keep watering your plant, it's going to continue to blossom for you. And as it blossoms, so does your income. So does your life. Now you pay yourself more. Now you can give yourself a raise. I can tell you that in my own business, I started paying myself less than my staff at first. And then as I started growing, because I kept funding my firm, the law firm, as it started growing, I gave myself a raise. Now I gave myself another raise. I gave myself another raise. Now I'm giving myself, now I have enough raises that I feel like I need to reduce my raise because it's getting a little bit crazy. But the reason why that happened was because I had to fund my business to make sure it keeps growing. So do not be hood rich. Make sure you save your money, fund the business, make that plant grow large, and then with that, you can give yourself more money as time allocates and put yourself on a payroll, live below those means. And even though those means may be whatever the case may be, the more money you make, you can buy the Ferraris, you can buy whatever the case is. The goal is that you want to make sure that you make substantially more money than what you're spending. And that's the problem with most business owners, that they start getting money and they waste it right away. So I hope everybody out there that's looking to start their own business listens to this and takes this advice, because at the end of the day, it's you. You have to worry about you, and you have to worry about your family. You have to worry about the well-beings of the people around you and your loved ones. And you want to make sure that you live that comfortable life, but you have to put the sacrifices in early. That way you can live the life you want to live later. I'm sorry I can't be there in person. I know with the COVID thing, it's a little bit difficult. So I hope this video resonates. If you guys have any questions, if you want anything, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. You can find me on Facebook. It's actually called under the Reyes Firm, but my name is Edward J. Reyes. You can find me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram as well under Edward Reyes. Shoot me a message. I'll be more than happy to talk to you, and I'll be more than happy to walk you through if you have any ideas, any business ideas, or whatever the case is. I'm here for you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching this.
8334 bad day. 8334 bad day. Call a Reyes Firm if you had a bad day.